Hi, this is Sandhya. Today I am going to tell you about superposition theorem. What is meant by superposition theorem? It is applicable only for linear network that must have multiple independent source. Okay, it is applicable for linear network. It should have multiple independent source. The resultant current or voltage in any branch is always equal to algebraic sum of current or voltage that is due to independent source which is acting alone, called as superposition theorem. Next one, how to find current or voltage by using this superposition theorem. Here I am going to say some of the steps. Step 1. In order to find current or voltage, the other one must be deactivated. That is, if you want to find current means you have to short circuit the voltage source. Short circuit the voltage source. Or else, if you want to find voltage, that is find voltage means you want to open circuit the current source. Okay. The next step is step 2. Here you want to replace all independent source except the one which has internal resistance. The next one will be step 3. It is nothing but you have to solve the circuit and repeat for all independent source. You have to follow all these steps to find current or voltage for the given circuit. Here I solve one example problem. For that, find voltage drop across 2 ohm resistor. For that, the circuit is here 2 resistance and 1 voltage source, that is connected again with 1 resistance. And it has 1 current source. It is a multiple independent source circuit. So the resistor is 3 ohm, 5 ohm and 2 ohm. Okay, this is the given circuit. For this you have to find. For this, the step 1 is we have to find voltage means we have to open circuit the current source. So redraw the circuit as like this. That is, the circuit must have only one source, that is voltage source. The resistor are remain same. The only difference is you have to open circuit the current source. That is here 8 amps current source is open circuited here. Okay, by using this circuit you have to find R equivalent, that is equivalent resistance. Here 3 resistance are there. R1 is equal to 2 ohm, R2 is equal to 3 ohm and R3 is equal to 5 ohm. By adding all this resistance we get 10 ohm, that is a equivalent resistance R equal. And we know what is the voltage here, 20 volt. Here we have to find I1 current in the circuit. We all know what is Ohm's law. Already we seen in network laws. V equal to I1 R. Here the current is represented as I1. I1 is equal to V by R. Here we know what is voltage, 20. What is the equivalent resistance, 10 ohm. So I1 is equal to 2 amps. So the next VR1 1 is equal to I1 into R1. Okay, what is R1 here? 2 ohms. So I1 is equal to 2 amps. So 2 into 2. What is the R1? 2 equal to 4. Here the voltage drop in 2 ohm resistor due to the voltage source is 4 volt. Okay, consider this equation as first equation. The next step will be, in the first part we replace the current source by open circuit, then we find the value of V1. The next step we have to replace the voltage source by short circuit and we have to find the current value. Okay. Similarly, what we done before, here also the resistors remain same, but we have to short circuit the voltage source and the current source remain 8 amps. Here what are the values? R1 is equal to 2 ohm, R2 equal to 3 ohm and R3 equal to 5 ohm. And there is 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 5 ohm. Okay. Here 3 resistance are here. Now I am going to apply KCL. We all know what is KCL, Kirchhoff current law. I already discussed in the previous videos. We have to find the total current IT. What is the total current? 8 ohms. It is summation of I1 current plus I2 current. Again I am using current divider rule. What is the current divider rule states? It is a current through one branch is equal to the total current that is multiplied by the ratio of total current. That is or equal, here I1 is equal to R1 resistance into R2 divided by R1 plus R2 plus R3 into IT, that is total current. I1 is equal to, what is the resistance? R 2 into 3 divided by 2 plus 3 plus 5 into IT, that is 8 equal to 6 divided by 10 into 8. By crossing this value we get 4 amps. Okay, what is the current? I1 equal to 4 amps. This is the way we find the I1 value. Next we know Ohm's law. V equal to IR. What is the voltage? We have to find that. I is 4 amps. And what is the R1 value? 2 ohms. 4 into 2, 8 volt. Here we have to find the total voltage drop in 2 ohm resistor, that is Vt equal to VR1. Here consider this equation as VR2. Okay, plus VR2. This is considered as second equation, equal to 4 plus 8 equal to 12 volt. That is voltage drop due to the current source and voltage source is 12 volt.